Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Learnegize, where you learn to strategize. Oh, it's pretty cold here, and we need to bundle up in clothes so that we keep ourselves warm. Thank you so much for all your love. I feel on cloud nine with the kind of response that I'm getting on my last few videos, and thank you so much. All right, so today we are going to do some idioms which are used in day-to-day life. I have brought a list of 10 such idioms which are going to help you in making your spoken and written English more impressive and more emphatic. You can use them in school, you can use them at home, with your siblings, with your friends, in office, with your colleagues, with your teachers, with anybody or everybody, and I'm sure you'll leave a good impression on them. All right, so let's have a look at 10 such idioms used in everyday life, which is going to enhance your spoken and written English. Okay, so let's start with the first one. There's a list of 10 such idioms, and we start with break a leg. I'm sure most of you must have heard about break a leg, but what does it actually mean? Break a leg doesn't mean that go and break your leg or fracture your leg or, threaten somebody. Oh, if you're not going to do this, I'm going to hit you hard. No, it just means good luck. We can wish good luck to people by saying break a leg, go and break a leg. Where do we use it? The context. We can use break a leg for wishing someone. So generally, break a leg is an idiom which is used in performing arts when somebody is going on a stage performance, when somebody is going for some dance show or some other instances on some other form of performing arts. That is where we can wish good luck by saying break a leg. Okay, let's see how break a leg can be used in a sentence. Go and break a leg in the dance competition, Ria. So, we were just trying to wish good luck to Ria. Go and hit the floor and make the floor yours. That was break a leg. Let's move down to the next one. Piece of cake. It does not mean a literal piece of cake. We're not talking about a piece of cake. But what we mean here is something which is very easy. Okay. Piece of cake, which means something which is very easy. So skating is a piece of cake for me, or maybe, recording videos is a piece of cake for me. I don't feel hesitant in front of people. Talking to people is a piece of cake for me. Similarly, it can be used anywhere. This particular idiom can be used anywhere where you mean to say any task which is easy to be done is where we can use this idiom. That is piece of cake. All right, an example to show the use of piece of cake is the final exams were a piece of cake for me. The final exams were so easy for me that they were just like a piece of cake for me. That's where this particular idiom can be used. Okay, let's move down to the next one. Hit the sack. Guys, does not mean literally hitting a sack. It means go to sleep. I don't know how many of you must have heard of it, but even if you've not heard of it, trust me, you can flaunt by using it in your further conversations. Hitting a sack means going off to sleep. Okay, now let's see how hit the sack can be used in an example. Anya was tired after a long day, so she decided to hit the sack early. Okay, let's move down to the next one. Once in a blue moon. This is a common one, which I'm sure most of you must have heard, which means something which happens rarely. Once in a blue moon do I see my friends. All right, where can we use it? Any communication or any instance or any person who's not seen very frequently. So we can easily use this once in a blue moon. I see my friends once in a blue moon, as I already mentioned. And another example given here is, I love chocolates, but I have them once in a blue moon because I am, conscious about my health. All right, move down to the next one, which is hit the books. We just did hit the sack. Hit the sack means going off to sleep. Hit the books means to begin studying seriously. Let's hit the book before the exams are there, which does not obviously mean physically hitting the books. An example showing the use of this idiom is, after enjoying Holi, Meghna hit the books to score good marks. Similarly, you can also use this idiom in your conversations. Next one is, the ball is in your court. Now, court is generally used for the stadium for basketball. It's a basketball court. It obviously does not mean that the basketball is in your court, but it means to decide what to do. In other words, to take the decision now. I have done what I had to do. Now the ball is in your court. You need to decide. Generally, it happens with the mums at home. So the ball is always in her court as regards to the kids. Okay, all right. It is used in the context for taking the decision for the next step for anything. Okay, an example here says the votes are equal, so the ball is in your court to decide the leader. Okay, I hope that helps. The next idiom is sat on the fence, which means not able to make a decision. We just did the ball is in your court, that is, you take the decision, and now I'm sorry, I'm not able to take the decision because I'm sitting on the fence. मुझे नहीं पता which side to take, whether I should go on side A or on side B. So that is where we can say sat on the fence. It is used in the context when a person is not able to make up his or her mind, what to do. Choose color blue or color red. So an example has been given here which says, he chose to sit on the fence to avoid conflicts among friends. Okay. Hope that helps you understand the meaning of the idiom better. Next one is see eye to eye. Eye to eye, this particular idiom does not mean seeing directly into the eyes of someone, but it means having the same opinion about any particular object, any particular instance, or anything else for that matter. Okay, that is what it means when we say see eye to eye. It doesn't mean see eye to eye, that is, I'm looking into your eyes. No, it means having the same opinion about a particular topic. All right. Example says, Amit and I see eye to eye on food choices, which simply means that both of us have similar food choices. Both of us like similar kind of food. That is where eye to eye, see eye to eye can be used. This particular idiom can be used. The next one says, under the weather. Under the weather simply means feeling sick. I'm not feeling well today. We generally say I'm not feeling well today. We can say instead, I'm feeling under the weather today, okay, which will make your spoken a bit more impactful. An example has been given here, which says, Ananya was feeling a bit under the weather, so she did not go to school today. Okay, this idiom is used when we're talking about someone's health. Okay, so an apt example has been given here, which says, Ananya was feeling a bit under the weather, so she did not go to school today. Let's look at the next one, an arm and a leg. I don't know how many of you have heard of it. So it means something which is very expensive. Anything which is very expensive. It obviously does not mean your limbs. Okay. It is used in terms of the cost, the monetary aspect of any particular thing or object. An example given here is, these days fuel is costing an arm and a leg, which simply means these days fuel is very expensive. We really have to pay a lot of money in order to get fuel these days. So this was a small little list of 10 idioms which can be used in day-to-day life to make your written and spoken English more impactful. Do let me know in the comment section how many of these idioms you already knew and how many of you have you learned today. And also if you can use them in your day-to-day life. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the videos because that will only motivate me. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye for now.